What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and welcome to a brand new episode of Destiny Tips and Tactics. This is week 2 of Trials of Osiris. We're going to be covering Pantheon tips and some basic strategies that'll help you guys out this week. I'm going to try to bust out as many videos as I can to help you along so you guys can earn those wins on that scorecard. And let's get right into it. So Pantheon finds itself in a kind of peculiar place because it didn't release with the initial maps. It was a part of the Dark Below DLC, so there you see quite a few teams and players that actually don't know which ways to go, how to get to places the fastest routes, and generally how to play the map and spread it so that you can cover the most area and be in specific rotation areas to get to your teammates. So Pantheon has very long lines of sight coming out of Bravo side, which is what we're dubbing red side based on the spawn color, and Alpha side is blue. Might help you guys with some callouts right there. So starting with Bravo side and Alpha side, as you come out of the map, if you go either right or left, right coming out of Bravo side leads you to the waterfall, left leads you to that open area with the area that you can fall off the map, and the heavy outside and B. So both teams are kind of staring at each other down these very long hallways. You can pretty much see when each player is making their approach if you have a sniper. The waterfall side is the exact same way. You get to that end of that corridor, you can see the enemy team approaching in the end of that corridor. So what ends up happening is there's kind of a standoff right at the beginning of each match. Now, I'm going to work on some weapon builds that you can go into. Maybe I'll have that video ready for you all tomorrow. But generally speaking, this is a great map to gain an edge over a team that maybe you'll see use Thorn or Vex or Red Death or the Last Word, some of the more popular PvP weapons. This might be an opportunity for you to sneak in a Mida multi-tool if you're a sniper, just so you can get to those corridors where you're going to know that there's going to be an enemy player across from you. You can line up your sniper before they get there. And I can't tell you how crucial it is. There was times when I wasn't taking the right path, or that someone just barely beat me on the other side and they lined up their shot and they got the snipe off first and there was a headshot, or they were final rounding and they hit me in the body and I died. So having that extra edge, that extra speed with Mida multi-tool can help you, especially if you're a sniper first, for your team. So you can get to a position, take out your sniper, and then you'll see them come up maybe a second later, a second and a half later, and you already have your shot ready. That little bit of time really matters. So Mida multi-tool has an opportunity to really stand out on this map. Now, some of the early strategies that we've seen some more inexperienced players doing are camping at the top of their spawn at the very beginning of the map. This is the absolute worst strategy that you can implement. Again, we saw some similar strategies trying to be utilized on Burning Shrine outside, because the sun basically blinds you as you run out there. So that made it a little bit more difficult. In this situation, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot, because it almost takes the time that you hop down from that top spawn area to get to the middle of the map. It takes almost the entire time for you to do that as a player before the enemy team can cap it if they just sat in middle for overtime. So you're basically setting yourself up to lose. Whereas on Burning Shrine, you could get to the middle of the map because it was a smaller map and maybe contest B, but you can't really do that on Pantheon. So if you're trying to utilize that strategy, again, I've tried to say this before, I'm going to say it again. If you're camping, you're more than likely going to lose because you're giving up map control, and on a big map, you're not going to be able to get to the objective before the enemy team captures it. And we did that, and I'm showing this right here. They grab power weapons and run back into their spawn.
One's pushing me right side. They're all pushing right side.
They're a nade in there.
Bring it home, Guardian.
One.
One's weak back there. Back them.
Overtime. End the round.
You with a nade. Oh my god.
Guardian down.
I'm on my orb.
There we go.
Wins.
And that's why you don't sit back.
Just easy as day. We just let that team sit. They learn their lesson, and then we continue to roll them after they realize that, hey, we're just wasting time. That doesn't actually make us any better. So be very wary of that. If you don't see a team running out, or if you have one guy that's pushing all the way up, playing very cautiously, you see he's in the spawn, say, hey guys, let's just grab all the ammo, sit in the middle, and wait for positioning on spots. They can. There's really only 2 lanes. The downside of Pantheon is that there's really only 2 lanes, so it's quite easy to lock down certain areas if you get positioning on the map. So the last thing I want to mention is utilizing your middle area for rotations. So if you guys, and this is what we're currently running, 2 snipers, 1 shotgun. Famas and I are sniping. Teddy is running shotgun. And if I need help on a specific side, Famas and I will alternate at waterfall, popping in and out and sniping at players. We've gotten quite good at timing it with each other, kind of either he popping out on one side and me popping on the other side, or just double shotting someone and instantly killing them. And then Teddy is typically running B side and pushing across on that outer area, and kind of being a nuisance and flanking around if anyone comes towards waterfall and they're sitting in those long corridors or long halls, what we're kind of calling it. So that's kind of one of our base strategies right now, is basically a 2-1, running 2 snipers, 1 shotgun. If you guys see 2 shotguns, 1 sniper, I would say that you probably, if you have a good sniper on your team, you probably can catch a lot of those guys rushing with shotguns. If you see 2 snipers, 1 shotgun, there's an opportunity there to possibly have some snipe offs. So you want to be conscious of switching to Mida multi-tool so you can beat those snipers to those positions. And you should also be aware of players that are running a lot of snipers sitting in their spawn and doing that camp strategy that does not work. So those are the things that I've noticed as of right now. I'm currently 18-0. There was an incident where everyone except for 2 people on the other team and me on my team got disconnected. I noticed that it's been a thing kind of happening. I ended up winning that 2v1, so I still maintain my undefeated status. But someone that we were trying to help through trials, Teddy and I, after Famas left, they finished 8-1. It kind of sucked because they just booted us out of the match and we automatically lost. So have those boons ready so you guys don't take the loss. And that's all I got right now for this week. I know it's very early. I've already posted, or in the process of posting, the entire match, the 9-0 run that we did as soon as trials drop. So you guys can check that out, see some of our strategies there. And I'll have some more tips and tactics videos coming this weekend. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more videos. And until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?